Morning, we'll be in chapter 9 of the book of Romans, and we'll be talking about Paul is going to highlight how some of the Israelites who he loved, he was a Jew of all Jews, but they have rejected Christ, and how some of the Jews have accepted Christ. He's going to talk about how, because they've rejected Christ, the Gentiles are now accepting Christ. You know, we don't have a really clear understanding of who and why people are chosen, and who people have rejected Christ and who has accepted Christ. Paul is going to be talking about here that God already knows the decisions that people are going to make, but he gives us the opportunity to accept him, even though Christ already knows who's going to. Paul trying to answer the question of why would God choose these people and not those? Why did God choose Israel and not the Egyptians? We can't really understand that. But Paul gives us an answer in verse 21. Does not the potter have the right to make out of the same lump of clay some pottery for noble purposes and some for common use? God is God. And so today, as those of us that know Christ, understand that God picked you for a special purpose. And while we don't understand what God's doing in that purpose, we do know God has a plan. We'll see you tomorrow.